I'm delighted to be here with somebody very special indeed. This is Mr. Oisin Duddy. I shouldn't call you Mr. yet. You're too young for that, aren't you? Well, he's a bit of a celebrity after tonight because he's won something very spectacular. He's got the, let's have a look here. It says Youth Compassion Award, which is a great privilege because he got it presented to him by the Dalai Lama himself and Richard Moore as well here in the venue in Derry. Listen, Oisin, I'm going to stop talking here. How do you feel?
Oh, it's a surreal feeling. It's always something you dream of, meeting the Dalai Lama, and it's something that you never expect to actually happen. And for it to happen here in my own city, in such a beautiful day and a beautiful venue, it's just, there's no words for it. There is just no words for it. It's a cliche, but it has to be used because it's amazing. It's all those words together. It's everything.
It's good to hear that. Listen, I hear you were saying your sister put you in for this, so you didn't know much about it.
Yeah, I didn't know anything at all. We were actually on holidays, and she just she rang me and was all, Oisin, just a bit of a good news for you. And I was like, what's going on? And then she let us know, and we were just all looked at each other because we were at the breakfast table, and we were just like, what's going on? Like we didn't have a clue, and it's amazing. Like we're overwhelming, totally overwhelming.
But listen, you do deserve it as well. I've heard you've done some amazing work. Firstly, you volunteer in the local hospital, isn't that?
That would be my main volunteer, and I would do that every week, just about 2 hours, maybe more every week, just volunteering, helping the wonderful staff at our hospital, just with their workload, and then just chatting to the patients and discussing some of their fears and anxieties, and just having a wee chat with them as well.
And you're studying medicine. Where are you in the whole studying side of things at the moment?
I'm only in first year, so I'm only starting, so it's not too hard yet, and I'm just up at Queen's University Belfast, so it's not too far away, so I can still get down to home. I'm actually missing uni today, but sure, it's one of those days you have to.
I think they're going to allow it. I'd like to see that note where it says, sorry, couldn't make it. I was seeing the Dalai Lama.
You should have seen their face when I told them. They were like, that's the best excuse we ever had for trying to get hospital. And I was, well, it's not an excuse, it's real.
All you have to do is bring that into work or into school tomorrow, or college, should we say, and they're going to get a big surprise on this. Listen, how did the family feel about this?
The family is amazing, and I think like all the compassion is passed down through families, so I suppose in a sense I'm indebted to them as well, because any compassion that I have and all the values that I have come from my family, so I think I should thank them as well.
You're a good son and a brother and all of those things as well. That's a nice thing.
Uncle as well.
An uncle, congratulations. Listen, if there's something you're going to come away with from this whole experience tonight, have your word for somebody young like you who's out there watching this at the moment and he wants to do something special and make a positive change. What would you advise them to do? How could they go about that?
Just there's always opportunities out there, and if you find that opportunity, the feeling you will get from it will just make it worth it, and there'll be nothing else like it. There'll be no other feeling like it out there.
Well, listen, I have to congratulate you. I don't know, but I'm proud of you. Well done.
Thanks
it's a great thing to achieve right now, and you know, I think we're going to hear a lot about you in the future.
Hopefully
well done, Oisin.
Hopefully not anything bad. Thank you very much.
No, never bad by the luck of it. Great stuff.
Thanks very much.